Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're back. Alright, so we got off to a good start. Very heated debate already.
Yeah.
We got a couple more big games to talk about, and then we'll get on to other subjects. Really quick, Jets and Philly. You picked Philly, I picked the Jets. The Jets are a
Yes.
December team. Philly's just a waste of time this year. I think Michael Vick will break a couple more ribs in this game, and the Jets will just punish them and win.
I picked Philadelphia because you never know what to expect from Sanchez. I mean, a couple weeks ago he had like 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 2 passing. Then the next week he didn't do nothing. So I mean, who is Mark Sanchez?
Well, I don't think it matters
Is
come
he the
December.
consistent Mark Sanchez, like we knew him in the playoffs, or is he the inconsistent? You never know. And weeks they have good offense, and weeks they have bad offense. So I just think Philadelphia, they're gonna end the season very well.
Well, against Philadelphia, they're horrible against the run. So the Jets, like I said, they're a December team. They'll just hand off to Sean Green and LT if Sanchez is a bad Sanchez this week, and they'll be okay. And then lastly, we got Chicago and Seattle. I picked Chicago because I'm hoping they score more than one touchdown, and I'm hoping that my fantasy running back Marion Barber doesn't mess up again. The last 2 weeks he has just made some really dumb mistakes. And without the mistakes, the Bears probably would have won those last 2 games and would have been in the playoffs.
I picked Seattle because I mean simply it's a big game for Chicago. If they win this game, they keep their playoff hopes alive. If they lose it, obviously I think they're done. I think the big question in Chicago is will Jay Cutler be back before the playoffs if they make the playoffs. Uh, I think Seattle fans are gonna show up with Skittles.
They're in Chicago.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Just making
I
sure
said
you know
that's
that.
why Seattle fans.
Okay.
They're gonna bring bags of Skittles and pour them in the end zone. Marshawn Lynch have 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. So you're on the Skittles nickname now.
Yep.
Okay. Speaking of Jay Cutler, really quick, I think honestly, the Bears have always been a great defense and a running team.
And special teams.
If they can make the playoffs and manage a game and not make dumb mistakes like Marion Barber has done, I think they'll be okay. Not saying they'll win a playoff game, but it's possible. Their defense is very talented. Yeah. If they can get to the playoffs, they could be okay. But they have to get there first.
Yeah, they have to get there first.
They must get there. Okay.
I think if the Bears make the playoffs, Jay Cutler come back.
But more than likely, if they get in the playoffs, they're probably playing either Green Bay or New Orleans, unless because they would have a bias. So no, they wouldn't be. My apologies.
Yeah,
they would be playing New Orleans, San Francisco, or the Giants or Cowboys possibly. You don't want to play New Orleans, but if they play like San Francisco or something,
they have a shot.
I think that would be a winnable game. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's win this week for Chicago.
Yeah.
All right.
Which
now,
they won't.
Next subject is the MVP watch. We talked about this briefly last week. Just debated the top two mainly between Brady and Breeze. But we're gonna stop it.
I remember.
Okay, so you sure you're okay now?
Yeah, I just lost my card, but I remember.
All right. Well, we just touched on Brady and Rodgers last week. This week we did the top 5 in my watch. I got Tom Brady. I still think should win MVP. Drew Brees is number 2. Aaron Rodgers is 3rd. Number 4, I'm going with Eli Manning. The way he brought them back, he's having a career year. And number 5, I have a 3-way tie, but I'll try to limit it to 2 because I'll just take one out right now. But I think Terrell Suggs, the way he stepped up when Ray Lewis went down and carried the defense, had 3 sacks last week, 13 for the year, and Rob Gronkowski. Those are my top 5 MVP candidates.
Okay.
You laughing, but think about it. Without Rob Gronkowski, how many touchdowns would Brady have, and how effective he has just blown up their red zone.
You don't know what Hernandez will
well, Hernandez could be okay, but I'm just saying he's got 15 touchdowns. That's the NFL record for tight ends, and it's his 2nd year. I mean, that deserves recognition. Not saying MVP, but recognition. So there's my top 5.
And my top 5 was my first one was Drew Brees. Second, I had 2-way tie for second. Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. My number 3 was Eli Manning. My number 4 was Von Miller. He's going really good. And my number 5 was Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matty X finally getting it going. I've been high on him. I thought he'd be the next Tom Brady. He's kind of let me down. He needs to get his butt together.
And I think him over the years with Julio Jones, Roddy White, they'll be. Everybody's put the Super Bowl stuff on him. I think they can get it done sometime in the future.
All right, and with that, we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with our playoff picture.